Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please join our family by subscribing Red Heart. Let's dive right in. Alright, picture this. You're walking down the street and bump into a total stranger, only to find out you've lived parallel lives, with identical experiences, right down to your pet's name. Sounds like a scene from a movie, right? Well, it's not. Today, I've got some insane real-life coincidences that will have you questioning whether the universe is just messing with us. Buckle up, because these are going to blow your mind. Let's kick it off with this one. In 1898, an author named Morgan Robertson wrote a book called The Wreck of the Titan. The story? A giant ship called the Titan, considered unsinkable, strikes an iceberg in the North Atlantic and sinks. The details of this fictional disaster, almost identical to the real-life sinking of the Titanic, which happened 14 years later. Both ships were nearly the same size, carried too few lifeboats, and were traveling at similar speeds. It's so eerily similar that it's hard to believe the book was published before the Titanic was even built. Talk about predicting the future. Coincidence or prophecy? Next up, let's talk about Mark Twain, one of the greatest American writers. He was born in 1835, which happened to be the year Halley's Comet passed by Earth. Twain predicted he would die with the comet's return, saying, "The Almighty has said, no doubt. Now here are these two unaccountable freaks. They came in together, they must go out together." And guess what? Twain did die on April 21st, 1910, the very day Halley's Comet came around again. How's that for a cosmic exit? Now, this one feels like a script straight out of Hollywood. Two identical twins, separated at birth, lived completely unaware of each other's existence. But their lives were spookily identical down to their pets' names. Both twins were named Jim. They both grew up to be police officers. Both married women named Linda, then divorced and remarried women named Betty. They even had sons they named James Allen and James Allen. What are the odds?
Did I just glitch in the Matrix?
Here's one that'll make your head spin. The bizarre similarities between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. Both were elected to Congress exactly 100 years apart. Lincoln in 1846, Kennedy in 1946. They were both elected president 100 years apart, 1860 and 1960. Here's where it gets wild. Both were shot in the head on a Friday, while sitting next to their wives. Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy, and JFK had a secretary named Lincoln. Oh, and both of their assassins were known by three names: John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald. Coincidence or conspiracy? This next one proves that sometimes life's biggest wins can come with a side of strange. A man in Virginia named Calvin Jones won the lottery in 2012. Cool, right? But what's weird is that his great-grandfather won the lottery too, in 1930. And what's even weirder, both men used the same exact winning numbers. That's two generations of lottery winners in the same family, using the same numbers. Talk about striking gold twice. Now, this last one might just be the wildest. In 1883, a man named Henry Ziegler broke up with his girlfriend, who tragically took her own life. Her brother, enraged, tried to shoot Henry but missed. Thinking he had succeeded, the brother took his own life. But here's the twist. Henry survived, and the bullet lodged into a tree behind him. Years later, Ziegler was cutting down that same tree and decided to blow it up with dynamite. The explosion sent the long-forgotten bullet flying, and it hit Ziegler, killing him instantly. What are the chances of that bullet finding him all those years later? So, what do you think? Are these mind-blowing coincidences proof that fate is real, or just random chance playing with us? Let me know in the comments below which one blew your mind the most. And if you're hungry for more unbelievable stories, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because you never know when the universe might throw a coincidence your way.